Welcome to a video overview of Sonnet's new release 16, a release packed with new features and enhancements to increase the speed, accuracy, and robustness of your projects. You'll complete your designs faster and more efficiently, with more freedom, automation, and integration with EDA vendors. In release 16, you have the freedom to create and add your own custom components to your geometry. You can add a model from a library that has been purchased or one developed in-house. This feature is already being used to integrate the monolithic CLR library into Sonnet, which allows you to add models from monolithics directly into your Sonnet project. After choosing the model, you may enter a custom label and edit the parameter values, including using a variable for any parameter. New Sonnet project components now allow you to add Sonnet projects as elements in other Sonnet projects, supporting a hierarchical EM-simulated layout-driven design. This opens up huge design possibilities, allowing you to configure your Sonnet projects in designs limited only by your imagination. The ability to pass parameters to all project components makes this feature even more powerful. The thread count for the high-performance solver has increased from 32 to 48 threads, allowing you to increase the number of cores you use for analyses. Use of all the threads, of course, depends on how many cores your computer has available, but for a computer with 48 cores that can utilize all of the threads, Release 16 provides a speed increase of up to 50%. The next new feature is thick metal extrusion. When using the thick or rough metal type models for planar metal, you may now choose which direction you want the thick metal or rough metal to extend, upward from the metal level or downward from the metal level. Release 16 also provides a unified ground connection, which is identified by a port that is numbered 0. You can position your circuit ground anywhere you can place a Sonnet port or reference plane, including other than the analysis box sidewall, a requirement in earlier Sonnet releases. This feature is especially useful for grounding internal shields and ground planes. Also new in this release is the ABS preview. The ABS preview allows you to stop an adaptive sweep, which is not yet converged, in order to evaluate the data and provide insight as to how to proceed with your design. A color band appears at the bottom of the plot in the response viewer to identify good and bad data. Red indicates an area where the analysis is not yet converged, yellow an area which is close to convergence, while green indicates converged data. Now there's an even easier way to produce response data at a DC point. Starting an ABS sweep at 0 GHz automatically generates data for a DC point by extrapolating from the ABS response. There's no need to run a separate sweep to obtain data at a DC point. We've shown you the highlights of the new features included in Release 16, but that's not everything you'll get with this new release. Other features include improved loss models for the more accurate modeling of stacked metal, an ODB++ translator, 64-bit support for both the Cadence Virtuoso interface and the GDS2 translator, automatic identification and more efficient analysis of bar vias, and polygon edge checking based on technology layers. For more information on how to get Release 16 or more details on any of these new features, please contact your Sonnet representative. We look forward to working with you and thank you for your interest in our new release.